She called the cops the second I pulled into my own driveway. I hadn't even shut off the engine before two officers stepped out of their cruiser and walked straight toward me. "Sir, you can't be here," one of them said firmly, like I was some intruder. My hands tightened on the steering wheel as I stared at my mansion, the place I built, the place I paid for. Yet I saw lights on inside and curtains, moving like someone was living there. Then I heard her voice from the porch, "Karen, that's him. He's the trespasser I told you about. Arrest him before he breaks in." She stood there in her robe like she owned the place, pointing at me with a smug smile. My jaw dropped. I had only left for a 2-week business trip. How in the world was she inside? And why were the cops acting like I didn't belong here? I pulled out my wallet and showed them my driver's license. "This is my house," I said slowly, keeping my voice calm even though my chest was on fire. But Karen laughed. "Don't fall for his tricks. He's been stalking me since I moved here," she said confidently, like she had rehearsed it. The officers exchanged a glance, clearly unsure, but Karen wasn't done. "Check the HOA notice. He was evicted. He doesn't live here anymore." My stomach turned when I saw a bright orange paper taped to my front door. An HOA notice? I never received one. She had faked it. "Ma'am, you're saying you live here?" the officer asked her. Karen crossed her arms, smirking. "For 2 weeks now. This man is dangerous. I told the HOA about him." She was smooth, like she'd done this before. The officer looked back at me, waiting for my response. I could feel the neighbors watching from across the street, phones in hand, recording. Every second that passed, I looked more like the criminal and less like the owner. I swallowed hard, knowing one wrong move could put me in cuffs right outside my own mansion. That's when I decided not to argue anymore. I simply looked Karen dead in the eyes and said quietly, "You made one mistake, Karen. You chose the wrong house to steal."